We observed that adding a lane to the I-405 freeway has worsened the congestion rather than improving it. Why did this plan fail? A few years ago, the Los Angeles County financed a $1 billion plan to widen the 405 freeway with an addition of the carpool lane that spanned from the southernmost point of the freeway in Laguna Hills to its northernmost point in San Fernando. The program began in response to the massive increase in traffic in the previous years. The creation of the lane and the expansion of the freeway have not, however, improved the congestion of the freeway. I remember one day when I was little going to the airport about a week after the lane was finished and opened, and our Uber driver said, "As soon as we get in the carpool lane, we'll be there in just a few minutes." The traffic that day was worse than any trip to the airport I'd previously taken. It seemed so simple. More lanes, more room for drivers. Analyzing the situation with economic reasoning, however, and with respect to other roads and highways around the freeway in question, proves otherwise. The most basic way to describe why an additional lane does not improve the traffic is that the thought of a bigger freeway increases the demand to drive on that freeway. In other words, an increase in the number of vehicles the freeway can hold will cause an increase in demand for that freeway. My family was accustomed to taking streets that run parallel to the 405, like Sepulveda Boulevard, for example. But with the addition of the lane, we moved back to the freeway. We were clearly not the only ones. Many people's tastes changed. A more attractive substitute to Sepulveda came around, and we gravitated towards it. On a graph, demand would be shifting to the right, increasing, while supply should be increasing with it. However, the small increase in supply was not nearly proportionate to the much larger increase in demand, resulting in a shortage of space on the freeway and therefore worsening traffic conditions. So what then can be done to improve traffic? This is the solution. One solution, that is the quick red to green stoplights on some freeway entrances. These limit the number of cars that can enter the freeway at once, allowing cars to merge without being under the pressure of being crowded, effectively reducing the amount that someone might have to slow down when someone merges ahead of them. Essentially, improving the traffic requires decreasing the demand for a freeway rather than increasing it, so as to allow less people on the freeway at once.